we are taking our presentation today. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. Okay, so let me introduce ourselves. I'm Edwin.
My name is Ng Wei Ye.
My name is Aishwarya.
My name is Divyana Purpakanya.
Okay, so today we'll be presenting you our project which we've been doing it for 3 or 4 weeks from last month. Okay, so yeah. So okay, basically what we are doing, okay, like in a smaller vision, let me present you the official model of the project, which is this one. If I can dismantle this, yes, I can do it, but it will take some time. So we'll be in the picture, you can see the more detailedly what it is about. So yeah, okay, what we are doing in the project. Okay, first we chose this project in the first place. Why? Because I'll be explaining you in a while about objective. So this one, okay, first what is it mainly about? We choose this project and this particular device with some advantages. So and then what we do, we dismantle it, we look inside what is it about and all. After looking at it, we want to present to others what is it inside, right? Because we can't take it everywhere and showing it others how the blender works and all. So it has to be in a written script or in a report manner. So what we did, we took measurement in account and we redraw in a official app being introduced by our lecturer. So that's how the way we do it. Next, the objective. Okay, as we know, there's a lot of modern blender, right? In few years, like in 16 years ago this was invented, but before that, how we do it, we'll be knocking all the things, whatever things we want to eat with our stones and all, right? So of course we are curious about how this technology works and how is it. We are engineers, we feel with curiosity, right? So that's how we be interested in this. So that's the reason why we chose blender but not others. Another reason, because another product is much more complicated than this one. It is the first step for us, like a baby step for us to be enter inside our AutoCAD engineering world. So yeah, of course, by doing this, what we can learn, enhancing our skill in this AutoCAD and SolidWorks, right? Because it's a very big software for us, and this is our first semester of introduced to that. So we want to know what is it about. So that's the reason why we're doing it in a proper way of in SolidWorks. So yeah, of course, in 2D and also in 3D, we are done it. Right? So yeah, let me follow with a more detailed report and presentation.
Okay, I'm going to explain about the job scope. So we undergo 7 process, which is development of chassis part drawing, development of faster part drawing, third one, development brake part, development of gear part, and monitoring of team progress, complication of report and preparation for video presentation. Okay, R stands for responsible and A stands for assist. So whoever here which we wrote R means it's whoever responsible for that certain part, and A for assist. So as you can see here, that's the flow chart for each and every person, what are they doing in their job scope for this project. Okay, procedures. Okay, first of most, we need to disassemble this device, which is we separate into parts so that we can take the component, different component. There are 9 parts in this blender. Then after that, we have to record the measurement correctly by using measuring tape, ruler, and moreover. Okay, sketch 2D and 3D drawing. Sketch 2D in we use pencil as usual, pencil and A4 paper. Later on, we will attach in our report and will submit to sir. Okay, after that, all the measurement is recorded. Open the 3D CAD, which is known as SolidWorks. There are 2, right? As you know, so AutoCAD and SolidWorks in the same group of 3D CAD. Okay, then open the 3D CAD and software, which my friend will, my teammate will explain more about SolidWorks process, how it goes. Okay.
Now I'm going to talk about the work progress of our project. Okay, in the week 11 between week 11 and week 12, we are doing the development of chassis part and drawing. And next, we are doing development of fastener part and drawing between week 11, week 12, and week 13. And then during the week 11, we also continuing doing the development of fastener part and drawing, and also doing the development of chassis part and drawing. The red color represent to the development of chassis part and drawing, and green color represent to development of fastener part and drawing. Next, we also doing the development of gear part and drawing in between week 10 until week 13. Besides that, monitoring of team progress, we're continuing to doing it during between week 10 and until week 14. Next, the compilation of report, we just continuing during the week 12 until week 15. Preparation of video presentation, we'll just start doing between week 15. Okay, next I will pass it to my teammate.
Okay, coming to the discussion part, first step to get started, open up SolidWorks and create a new part. So coming for this SolidWorks software, our lecturer has given us instruction to proceed our drawings in SolidWorks software. So our project full and fully done using SolidWorks software. So basically, using this software, we have to start with selecting the new part, whereby we have to click the option, and then we have to set our document properties, our mass units in we used to set in mm, and then next. After that, we choose material and which type of material. Example, we have attached a print screen, whereby we used to select 1060 alloy. Next, this is the example of print screen where we used to select our planes such as top plane front, and few options are there. Previous. And also we have few kinds of sketches. Example, line, polygon, rectangle, arch, where that is represent as our basement for the sketch. Next, this is the example of top plane. Okay, smart dimension. Once done with sketching, start to label dimension of each and every line. Okay, example, coming to this part, this is a example of our first part of our blender, whereby we done sketching 4 circles, and we have to smart dimension each and every circle. Then only we will be fully defined. Yes. Okay, trim entities. Trim entities contains power trim, corner trim, trim away, and few options are there. Example, where we select our trim entities and the selections and options over here. And for this particular sketch, we select trim to closer. That means, example we have drawn a line, and then we trimmed it out. For this function, this is the way of we can trim out. Otherwise, we also can choose other options. Linear sketch pattern, circular sketch pattern. We use 360 degree with equal spacing and display. Okay. Example, just now we done our trimming part over here, and then we need to linear sketch this particular sketch for in 360 degrees, whereby we want the same sketch as in 4 places. We also can set that range. That means how many quantity we want, either 6 or either 8 as our requirement. And then also we also can set out our degrees. Okay, futures. Okay, under futures I can label it. We have extruded base, extruded balls, extruded cut, and more as well, where we can see this everything in our toolbar under futures. And then this particular futures is used to, once we done with our base, and next we done dimension our circle. Example, for a here circle with a 74 diameter. Then coming to the second step, where we have to extrude base for a 54.5 mm. That means we are giving some kind of depth towards upwards. So it's kind of giving shape to our object. Okay, for part 2, extruded cut. Okay, coming to this part, this is an example of part 2, whereby we already done a circle and dimension for the circle, done everything over here, and then we needed to extrude cut. That means give a hole over here. That for that particular procedure we will do extrude cut. Okay, fillet. Example of fillet. We use fillet in our part 4, and then in fillet we have 2 kinds of fillet. That is normal fillet, and another one is chamfer parameters. Okay, at here, same procedure as I explained previously. We done with a circle, and then we done dimension it, and then give a through hole, give an extrude base first, and then we through hole and extrude cut this particular part, and then we now we needed to give some fillet over this edge. That means we have to select our edge, and then maybe if you have a second option, you have to select your face, and then you have to edge that you have to fillet the edge and face with your fillet dimension. That means radius, maybe a 10 radius, and then with the 45 degrees over here we use 45 degrees. So this is the whole procedure for fillet. Okay, we also have color options. We also can say it as a feature in our SolidWorks software, whereby once done our particular part, and then we also can select our color. We have grayscale, we have pastels, we have standards. That means this is kind of selecting our kind of standards for our drawing, and then we also make some changes over here. Okay, coming to apply scenes. So we also can apply scenes for our objects, and there is a plain, white, soft spotlight, rooftop, backdrop, and 3-point faded, and etc. So these are the things I have mentioned just now. These things, everything is under apply scenes, whereby we can select for our object. Okay, next. Okay, totally we have 9 parts in our project. That means our blender, where this is our first part of isometry view. That is our cover, top cover for the blender, whereby we put our things and fill our foodstuffs and blend it out. Okay, this is a rubber, some kind of rubber surface which we place into our blender. This is the holder for our knife. Okay, this is our part 4, where this is the kind of base for our blender, blade part. Okay, this is a holder for our blade as well. Okay, this is our part 6 isometric view of our base. And also can be say as our body, blender body. This is a rubber stand which contains inside our blender.
Block.
Yeah, block. Okay, this is our part 8, which is our switch. This is the last part, our basement overall for our blender. Okay, this is the complete part of our blender, whereby this is our base content here, and then our inner parts and with the cover where and the switch and more into. This is the exploded view of our blender, whereby here it contains 9 parts, which is completed with the isometric view.
Alright, now I would like to make a conclusion about our project. So as a conclusion, planning a design is a good start ahead to build a design, and it will make possible enough to build. Imagining a design is easier, but do it practically is hard, so that is where SolidWorks play its role. So from this project, we learn various things in SolidWorks, especially extrude, cut, fillet, and pester, and others function. So besides, this project also helps us in improving our moral, especially in our teamwork, dedication, and time management. So finally, the reason why we choose this fruit blender to design is we want to visualize deep into the making of the blender. And actually SolidWorks products are easy to learn and use, and work together to help you design products better, faster, and efficient. The SolidWorks focus on ease of use allows more engineer, designer, and other technology professionals than ever before to take advantage of 3D in bringing their design to the life. So sketching is all about exploring or capturing thoughts or a moment. Thus, we often say sketching is simply a translating of an imaginary mind to a paper in a visual form. So lastly, not only that, it will help develop the visual thinking skill that helps develop creativity, new ideas, and design.
Yeah, that's all from today. Hope you
Hope, sir.
That's all from us. Thank you, sir.
enjoy this video, sir. Leave it a comment on